So hi, I'm Adam, and welcome to my internet thing, my little section of the internet here, my little grove where I frolic in the land of video blogging. Terrible metaphor. So I'm going to Vidcon again this year. I'm super pumped because last year was really freaking cool. Going with a few friends, different persons than I went with last year. So that'll be interesting. There's going to be 4 of us crammed into one hotel room, and we're going to be there for a week, spending a lot of time at Disneyland. So excited about that too. I've really done a video in this corner. I don't think this poster has ever been featured in a video, even though it's been there for a long time. It's hidden by these books. Oh. So if you're going to VidCon, please tell me, because I would like to say hi to you and be like, from the internet, right? You're from the internet. From the internet. I was driving around today and I saw this store called, not a store. I saw this restaurant called Original Joe's, and I was thinking, why is it called Original Joe's? Did someone make a new Joe's? Like they were Joe's and someone made another Joe's, and they're like, well, we're the original Joe's. Don't go to Joe's. That's an imposter Joe's. We're the original Joe's. We were Joe's before it was cool to be Joe's. We're Joe hipsters. Like, I know it's probably just like a gimmick, Original Joe's, but it really makes me want to open a chain of restaurants called Brand New Joe's and open them all next door to Original Joe's restaurants. So like people come up from the parking lot and they walk up, and then there's Original Joe's and Brand New Joe's, and they have to make a crucial decision. I feel like if that happened, Original Joe's would be like the family restaurant. Parents would take their kids there, and it's this good old-fashioned hangout for Original Joe's, good old-fashioned family fun. And then Brand New Joe's is where like the teenagers would hang out, after school, drive over to Brand New Joe's because it's brand new and it's fresh and it's hip and it's cool and yeah. That's what teenagers do, right? Yeah. But then like the teenagers who hung out at Brand New Joe's would then grow up to be adults and have kids, and then when they have kids, they probably bring their kids to Brand New Joe's because that's where they made all their memories growing up. They're so nostalgic for Brand New Joe's, so they bring their kids there when the kids are young and family meals at Brand New Joe's. And then when their kids grow up to be teenagers, they'll be like, Brand New Joe's. That's where I went when I was a little kid. Let's go to Original Joe's. Let's be vintage and retro. Original Joe's. Yeah, we're so cool and hip. Yeah, teenagers in like a century from now, that's gonna be their thing. I can see future trends. I'm good with that sort of thing. And then when those kids would grow up, they'd be adults and they'd bring their kids to Original Joe's. Original Joe's would become the family restaurant. Brand New Joe's, when those kids age, would become the teenage hangout, and then it would just like reverse back and forth. And then these two companies would have this thriving ecosystem of generations going to both of these restaurants and just alternating over time. It would create this self-sustaining economy based on 2 restaurants that are affiliated in no way. The 2 restaurants would thrive off of each other's existence without ever having any kind of a meeting or anything about it. This exchange of commerce would go on for generations and generations until the economy like collapsed or something. I am overthinking this way too in depth in my mind. Why is my brain? My brain does do weird things. I never really say it out loud, but whenever I'm mad at someone, in my brain I call them a dickass. Like it's not meant to be like dick in your ass because you're a homosexual and that's a bad thing because there's nothing wrong with being gay. It's more their ass is a dick and then they poop out of their poop. Yeah. Does it have balls? We may never know. I like this corner. Also, I like that I have decent lighting now. I should have always done this. I assumed this tiny light up here was sufficient, and it really isn't. This is, I think this looks better, probably. I don't know. Why am I asking you? What would you know? See what I did there? I wrapped it all up, and now the video ends. You talking to me?